Bitch, I'm in the...
What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Brian. And that guy over there?
I'm Mark.
Okay. He knows his name, guys. He does.
How
you doing, buddy?
Fuck you. You tell me every week. Every week.
Yeah.
Remember your name? I mean, I don't have a problem remembering my name. I have a problem remembering everybody else's name.
Oh, is that a fact? What's my name? Say it, bitch.
Asshole.
I like it. Oh man, Mark, it has been one hell of a week. How you feeling? You feeling good?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I mean, it started out, we got Ken Sago's Ken Sago. We got that interview. We did that with Fletch Movies Pop Culture
13. Yep.
I want to say
Kyle Flett, just Kyle. Kyle Flett.
Yeah.
That's
we did it with Kyle, which was great, awesome. It was great. The next day, I get a message. It says, "I have a few people I want to have on your show." Well, okay, we're pretty much booked until September or the end of September. He goes, "Oh, that works perfect."
Holy shit! Booked.
And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And the guy goes, I got like 4 people for you. So we're booked until the first week of, actually the second week of November. And one of the bookings is,
Whoa.
No, I was going to say the Children's Miracle Network.
Well, you just got to let these people be on the edge of their seat, bro.
Well, no, because we've already introduced that already once.
Okay.
Starting in September, we're going to put up a link to where you guys can. Hopefully, we can get people to donate for the Children's Miracle Network. We're not asking for a shit ton. We're asking for $1, $2, $1.
Just donate $1. That way, we can donate that money over and say, hey, this is from the crew over at Talking Shit. You guys are the crew. You guys are the crew behind this channel. So,
one other thing though.
Yeah,
we're not going to be alone on that Children's Miracle Network.
What?
We're actually going to have people dropping in, to talk with us. Say something nice about the Children's Miracle Network. At least we're hoping it's nice. Other than that, I mean, I'm going to save most of this we're going to save for another day because we have a lot of interesting people that's going to be joining us going forward. Like have you figured out his name on Tuesday yet?
You talking about hang on. I can't say it.
Corin?
Yes, Nemec.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it. I just don't want to mess it up, dude. I'm that guy. I don't want to mess anything up. So I let you butcher names. Oh, butchering names. Who you got tonight?
Oh, hell, I can butcher his name all I want. Oh, sorry. He's back there laughing. His name is Maurice McCoy.
Bring him on. Let's talk to this guy.
So bite me.
Maurice, what's happening, buddy? How are you?
What is going on, you guys? It is a pleasure to be here tonight, and I'm super stoked to share my knowledge and this cranium Kadu with you all.
We're happy. Like I told you back when you first came on here, when we started talking, we started talking about a year ago.
Yeah.
And about this movie, I'm like, when are you supposed to be doing it? He goes, well, you're working on it. You're working on it. You're sometimes, with Peter, I know how hard he worked on Roseblood. That was a great movie. But then, I seen the premise of your movie and I'm like, wow, Jason escapes from hell. That should be interesting. I always wanted to know how, you said it was like in the same area as Roseblood. So we'll let you explain that in a minute. But I always wanted to know between Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X on, how did he get out? How did he, everybody always wondered that, I think, even though, if Freddy can.
So I believe everybody has his or her or their interpretation on how Jason got back to Earth. We all saw the same ending. We even saw the director's cut ending of Jason crash landing back on Earth. But which Earth was it on? Let's be real. That's the question that no one knows. The answer no one knows the question to. Which Earth did Jason land on? And Jason X. Because it's not the same Earth that they left from, because they were light years away from that Earth.
Right.
So that's a question that is mysterious to the unknown. But somebody knows the answer to that question.
Oh, I agree.
Who knows the answer?
I will still investigate that one.
Well, if they ever made a book, it would explain somewhere down that line.
I would need my hands on that book because I am a comic book reader, so I will get my hand.
I love the comics. I have the Pamela Tales. Those are.
I have that one yet.
I have that one. I have some of the Jason X versus Jason. I have those. I have Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, all 12 copies, or all 12 series 1 and 2. Other than that, I don't think I have any other ones. Those are worth reading.
Mark is a big time collector. I don't know if you can tell or not. He's got a whole lot of stuff going on back there in his background.
Well, he knows more than me, because when I say I'm literally just breaking into the entire horror universe. Like when I thought I knew the horror cinematic universe, no, not at all. Like I'm still learning as I'm going, and I'm learning so much juicy information about it. I'm like, okay, where is all of this information coming from? There's comic books. There's really a lot of lore. There's the Evil Dead that's inspired a lot of the films and the comics that's out here. I'm just like, what? I'm intrigued by it all. And the fact that, like Mark, you're a huge comic book enthusiast, and I know I'm still breaking into it myself, because I'm a comic book enthusiast, but I'm coming from the anime side of everything, not the
side. Yes.
So I'm like still transitioning into learning so much. Like if you was to ask me 4 years ago, anything horror related, anybody could shit on me then. But now as I'm learning, I can go toe to toe here and there. I might shut up here and there because I might not know something. But hey, if you tell me something, I will look into it. I'll be like, oh, he was right or she was right. And I'm learning. I'm having fun with it. But yeah.
I remember that, Peter. I remember that.
I am a huge, like, people underestimate me. Like, I am a huge geek. And when I want to learn, when I want to know something, I'm going to deeply research.
I'll tell you this. Some of the comics that I've read, horror comics, were online. You can find the PDF for them and stuff like that. You can read them. I read Halloween, a bunch of those ones too, and I mean they're awesome. If they made them into a movie and they stuck with the comics the way that they are, without changing a whole lot from it, it would be great.
Yeah, but listen, if you don't stray away from the comic book and kind of go into a multiverse, then you don't have Wolverine versus Deadpool. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't say verse. It never said.
Okay, not verses, but you don't have Wolverine.
Right. You don't have some of the stuff that we got.
Right. Right. So,
but then again, but he was using part of it as Roseblood. At the end of Roseblood, I'll let him explain it to you. Well, you told me earlier, Maurice, how at the end of Roseblood, how Jason went into the portal and nobody knows where he went.
So for me, the way how I interpreted Roseblood, because I promise you, the first time I watched Roseblood, I fanboyed because it's like, one, you got Laura Park Lincoln, you got Terry Kaiser. How? What? How? When did that happen? I'm like, okay, calm down, cool. But then it's like, I'm seeing the 1989, then I'm seeing present day, and then I'm like, okay, now we're back in present day, and Jason is yet alive. How? But then Tina pushed him through the black hole. We all know when you go through a black hole, there's no telling where it's going, where or when you can go. So me knowing me, I'm a geek. I'm a huge nerd. I'm thinking multiple possibilities, multiple realities. I'm like, Jason could have went anywhere at any time. We wouldn't know because Peter left us that cliffhanger clue to figure out.
Oh hell yeah! And Peter, he did a great
gave
job.
us Savini at the very end. So it's like, whoa, where did Savini come from? So I'm like, you know what? This has to be like a different dimension at this point. Like Savini's coming in, so I'm have a feeling Peter's gonna give us Roseblood Part 2, maybe under a different title. But
yeah, you hear that? You hear that, Peter? You hear that, Peter? People are itching.
He knows people are itching for Roseblood Part 2 or a different film.
Yeah, but Peter's got other projects that he's worried about right now.
Yeah. My thoughts and love is going out to him with his knee and everything is okay. And man, you're my prayers are with you, man. Like I can't.
There you go. Just for you.
So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, you remember anybody ever watch Spaceballs?
Yes.
You remember the lady in space with the giant vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, suck.
Yeah. So Jason got sucked into the vacuum, and they haven't emptied the bag yet. So we're waiting. Come on, it's funny. I'm going on the lighter side of things. Stop being so serious, guys. Come on. Listen, if you're not having fun, then we're not doing it right? So make it fun. And I think that when Peter did his, like, he made it fun. And Peter, because I told him, I was like, at the beginning, I was just confused. I didn't even know that he was like, Jason was in it the whole time. Michael was in it the whole time. I was like, shut the fuck up. What the hell are you talking about? And he was like, here, do you remember this? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, there you go.
You have to watch it closely. It was one of those ones, you're not following him through the whole thing. He just shows up at, when need be. And that worked out perfect.
Because that's how a serial killer, murderer, psychopath, deranged masked man will typically do you. They show up when you least expect it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like with that knowledge of what we saw in the Roseblood film at the very end, like I said, it opened up my imagination. So that made me have the creativity to write the script that that was written with the team that I had in the very beginning in 2022 at that time. Because my original project was called Multiverse of Jason. Everyone knew about that. Everyone knew about the Multiverse of Jason project.
Yeah, and then it went quiet. Thanks a lot.
I can say basically just it was creative differences.
Well, I understand that.
But when things were dealt with that situation, we decided to, me keep keep the script, of course. I was able to keep the projects. I was the one who came up with the idea of Multiverse of Jason. I just had people helping me write the script. So I still have the script. It's actually downstairs on the table, though. I'm using some elements from Multiverse of Jason into combining it into my Jason Escape from Hell story, because theoretically how I outlined it out in 2021 after watching Roseblood, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to start off with the Multiverse of Jason, and then if this film is successful, I want to do a part 2, but it's not going to be called Multiverse of Jason. It'll be called Jason Escape from Hell. So I had everything outlined out, mapped out, planned out, but I'm like, wait, so I already have a script completed, but I'm not going to use the entire storyline. I'm going to pull a few characters from what I wrote over here and pull them into Jason Escape from Hell, since that was the next story in my universe. Well, and Peter's universe, because he started this. So all respects definitely still will always go to Peter. So if it wasn't for Roseblood, none of my imagination would even be possible. So to dive more into it, so everything that you know about Friday the 13th is now expanded. And when I say expanded, think about the Marvel Cinematic Universe expanded. Think about the Loki series and how they have the TVA with different branches and timelines and different events that occurred. That's where I'm at. But with the
hold on, Maurice. Loki is from the Marvel Universe, Brian.
Shut up. I thought it was a rapper.
Oh, it could be.
No, that's low key. I know who you're talking about. That's low key, but not Loki. Nah. So Jason Escape from Hell is not on the main Friday the 13th timeline, because from my interpretation, when Jason went through the black hole in Roseblood, Jason went anywhere at any point in time, creating different realities and different.
There could be more than one Jason.
So it's more than one Jason. It's more than one whoever there could be more than one Michael, more than one Freddy, more than one Art, more than one Samara, aka the Ring Girl. Who knows? More than one Annabelle. So it's an infinite possibilities out there now, because there's no telling where Jason went. And for me, I'm preparing myself for the amount of diss that I would get from the Friday the 13th community, because right, low-key funny. Because that poster right behind you, Mark, that Freddy versus Jason, I got
that way. Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it, but in my reality, for Jason goes to Jason Escape from Hell, Freddy versus Jason never happened.
It had to have.
No.
It didn't happen.
What is
no.
It didn't happen.
What is on the mask? What is on the mask?
Oh, wait.
Current.
Get ready. Time out. Let him finish before we get to that part. Because I disagree with you. I mean, it would have to happen, but technically it didn't. So it's a different universe, so it didn't have to happen.
Different, like I said, certain things in this universe didn't happen how it happened in the main timeline. So we go from part 1, cool. We all know the same plot. Mom died at the end. Jason was there to see his mom die, and Jason took his revenge. Fortunately, when he took his revenge, Alice didn't die. He never killed Alice in my universe.
Okay, now you have me more intrigued.
He never killed Alice. Part 2, later on in part 2, he never killed Vicky. He never went in the room. Well, he went in the room. But Vicky was not dead. Vicky fought her way through with Jenny. So it was 2 final girls in the end. See where I'm going with this, brand? 2 final girls instead of just being just one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There was no Paul. Sorry, Paul still died. Paul still died. I'm sorry.
All the guys still die, right? It's so we still get to see all the chicks.
Yeah, Vicky is a survivor in my reality. She's a survivor. Part 3. Let me see. Nah, they all died. I'm like, sorry. But Shelly could have, but nah, he got X'd out. Shelly is my homeboy. I love Shelly. You know, Larry, I love you, man. But yeah, he's still got.
You mean you still killed the stoner, the hippie?
Stoner bash attack. We
okay.
all know stoners are gonna get killed off anyway.
Yeah, true.
Part 4. Let me see. Can I say anything about part 4? Nah, not really. They all still died.
Oh, I was gonna say you killed off Tommy, didn't you?
Jarvis. See, a lot of people will not like me for this. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Jarvis, he did survive. He was the hero, so I'm gonna leave him as the hero.
Okay.
Part 5. I'm sorry, like Roy.
He mental. He went nuts after his son died.
Definitely, he lost it. But what they did not know, Roy came back. And so in my universe, Roy is still alive.
Okay.
They did not finish him off how they should have finished him off. And the touch, there was that one little touch to Tommy. So Tommy took over the mantle until Roy got back to his health. It's like that energy surge that Michael had felt when he touched on Jamie and passed down that power of evil. What? So yes, on my universe, Roy is still alive. So there's that one twist with that one. Part 6. Do I have anyone alive from that one? Nah. All gone. Except the lone survivor for that one. So a few people remained the same. Part 7, of course, Lar is still alive in my universe. But she has nothing to do with the events of Jason Escapes from Hell. Part 8. Part 8, it's
nobody deserved to live off part 8. That's it.
I'm sorry, Randy. Oh my god. Part 8, I just couldn't tap. So I'm like, you know what? Let me not include that in my universe. So I'm like, I kind of went over that one. But for me, one of my favorite Friday films goes to hell.
You kidding me?
See, that's the question. That's the question that everyone wants to know. Like, why is that one of your favorites?
Well, when I questioned Peter on this one too, when he told me 7 was his favorite, because at the time that was not one of my favorites. And I mean, it still ranks in the middle for me, but it's not, as bad because, he explained it to me on why he liked that one, what made it better for him? What made it, stand out? So how does this one stand out for you to make it?
Because it's realizing like Jason, he's not human, and he's not just a deadite. Because we know the Necronomicon is hugely used, and goes to hell. So who does not want to see Jason with fucking powers or able to do anything mind fucking?
I always thought he had powers. I mean, you shoot the guy, he comes back and gets you. You stab him, he comes back and gets you.
He only has powers.
You drop shit on him, he comes back and gets you.
He only has powers in the video game. That's all.
Let's talk. Wow!
Let's
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hello, like, Amber.
Like literally, like Jason, you shoot him, he gets back up. You put him on fire, he puts himself out with water. Where does the water come from? Like he could be in the middle of nowhere, not even around water. Who puts out the fire?
I have no clue.
Like, come on, man! It brings out nowhere.
Is it because of Camp Crystal Lake? Is it because of the lake? Is that lake all powerful?
Well, I mean, it depends on. Well, it all depends on where you go with it. I mean, you can go with a lot of different things because some people believe that Jason's dad's the one that brought him back from the dead. Other people believe people believe that he was there from the devil himself. I mean, there's so many different possibilities. He could not have drowned in. He might not even have drowned in the.
He didn't drown.
Lake.
That's what I'm saying. Crystal Lake was the all-powerful lake, dude.
It depends on it depends on who you ask.
The water at Camp Crystal Lake is something infamous.
There's something in the water. I love it.
That water keeps him on float. That water keeps him.
When he's on fire, it puts his fire out.
Crystal Lake.
You see what I'm saying?
Fire out.
Oh hell, he can breathe under that water. What are you talking about?
But he's afraid of the water. He couldn't swim in the water as a young boy.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on which way you go with it.
It's the things that we don't know. If he drowned, but he came back and he rose as a man, is he God? Is he God? I'm sorry, I know we're not talking about
he's not God. He's the devil. Get it right.
But it's some realities.
And so that's where
are you at then, script wise, cast wise? Where are you at in doing this? Because it seems like everybody that we have on the panel is ready for a launch. So, how far into this are we?
So we are in the very, very rough. No, we're not the rough draft. We are in the distribution phase where I am sending out the scripts to my cast members next weekend. I told them I was supposed to send it out this past Friday, which was the 2nd. But since we're going to be shooting the trailer next weekend, the 23rd, they will have theirs sent to them via email for those who wanted the email, for those who wanted a hard copy. Be in my pockets. Be in my pockets. But for those who want the hard copy, we'll get the hard copy, of course. But the script is practically ready to go. I feel it's complete and I'm ready to put it out there. I successfully merged what I wanted to merge from the Multiverse of Jason script to the Jason Escape from Hell script. And by me feeling 100% complete, my team will be more concrete with who their character is. It will feel in tune with their characters. It's like, to know your character is to know yourself, because how I always tell my cast members is that I want this character that you're playing to either feel like it's your alter ego, or to be an exceptional challenge that you're willing to take, like freaking Heath Ledger, how he can, not saying he went to go over the extreme like that,
Joker,
but to really go for the role and really bring it a show side of you that
you're making that character, and that's the whole thing, making that character what you want that character to be. Because if nobody likes it, they're going to tell you, I don't like that.
Exactly. So
I think if somebody would have stolen,
authentic.
Yeah. But if somebody would have stood up and said, "Hey, we don't think anybody's going to dig that," I think that he would have redone the character. But everybody loved the character.
Yeah, he loved it a little too much. I think it was. I thought it was a great character. I thought he did a great job.
You know who else loved playing Joker was Jay Leto. Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Jared Leto. Yes. Yeah. Another one.
He loved that part. He wanted to come back and do it again. You know.
Yeah. Well, they screwed him up. Yeah, they screwed that all up.
He is an absolute psycho.
Well, yeah, he's a
he
method
belongs
actor.
in a band. He belongs in a band. Let's keep him in a band. You know what I mean?
Now, Brian, did you look up the cast for this?
I did not. I was getting there. I was going to ask the question.
Well, one of the interesting parts is who's playing Pamela Voorhees.
Who is it? Do we know this person?
Oh yes, we know this person. She was one of our. She canceled on us quite a few times, but we finally got her.
Is it Beatrice?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that woman. She's absolutely fantastic. So
yeah, she is.
She's not only the mother of Freddy Krueger, she's also going to be the mother of Jason Voorhees.
And if I'm not mistaken,
that is absolutely insane, dude.
If I'm not mistaken, Amber is also in the movie, right?
Yes. Now these are the two. So let me speak about these two. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second before we do that. See, Amber's been on our show a couple times, and we love having her on. And we're hoping that I'm gonna put her on the spot if she's still listening. I'm hoping she is. If she on October 19th, we're going to be doing a Children's Miracle Network show. We're going to be doing it at a car show. It's a trick or treat for kids and stuff like that. And we're hoping that she will make an appearance on the show. You know,
we want everybody that we can get to make an appearance on that show just to say hello. Maurice, that includes you. If you've got the time, man, we'd love for you to stop in just for a minute, just to be like, hey, what are we doing here today, et cetera, that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, just trying to see, you know,
it's not for the show. It's not for us. It is 100% for
the kids,
Children's Miracle Network, for the hospital. So,
well, I'm hoping that Peter can join us. I'm not sure what's going on with him just yet, so we'll find out.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Okay, so you were saying about these women. Sorry.
Okay, so Beatrice. Beatrice has been with me since the start of Multiverse of Jason.
She told us that. She told us what she couldn't say.
Even with the downside of the project, she stuck through it. Just keeping her updated with the process of the whole switcheroo, letting her know, hey, there's been, you know, some revisions. There's been a whole film change. There's been some things added, and she's still very stoked and very excited to be part of the project and to still be playing. Yes, Pamela Voorhees, of course, but to do it to be both characters in the same film, both Amanda and Pamela. Mm-hmm. Now that's going to be the challenge right there. Like, you're going to see heaven, you're going to see hell, you're going to see Amanda, you're going to see Pamela. Like,
see, I did not expect that part.
No one expects it, but leave it to the geek here to pull it off. Oh, I'm going to pull this off. Because it was I slept on this one night before I even started writing that specific scene when I was writing it in the multiverse of Jason. I slept on it so bad. I'm like, okay, how would I pull this off on having her play both characters? Both iconic characters at that. And when after I woke up from my sleep, I slept on it again the second night. I was like, okay, I would have her over here on this scene as Pamela, then freeze frame and shoot it over here with her as Amanda, and they're going toe to toe, arguing back and forth over, oh, but why did you release them from hell? Now it's going to be retribution on Earth. Now it's going to be retribution. Oh, that's my, there's the chit chatter back and forth. It's I can't even explain no more. You guys just have
no. I don't want no more explained because then you're gonna.
Are you going to be able to use like split screen kind of thing?
Oh, that Pacific scene is going to be split screen.
Okay.
Yes,
that one. I mean, you've already got my attention. You had my attention a year ago. You had my attention.
Can I ask you who is your Jason?
So here's the fun fact on why I said I pulled things from my multiverse from Jason script. So since you know that this film is a multiversal storyline that's within the Roseblood universe, we are dealing with different realities of Jason Voorhees. So not one, not two, but three Jasons. Still, because I have three Jasons in the multiverse from Jason, I have three Jasons in Jason Escape from Hell. But who is the main guy playing Jason? As you want to know, his name is Randy Bailey. He is from, if I'm not mistaken, Oklahoma. And he is playing the titular original OP version of Jason Voorhees, who I call Inferno Jason. Now, what does that mean when I say Inferno Jason? He is not Savini Jason. No way. He does not look like Savini Jason. He does not walk like Savini Jason. He does not have the same height as Savini Jason. This Jason is a combined mixture of 4 other versions of Jason. We have part 4. We have part 6, part 7, part 9. And yes, we threw a little bit of
X.
We threw a little bit of X with a hint of the remake to give you guys Inferno Jason. Okay. And this Jason, he has on his waistline, which goes back to part 6 Jason. He has his Batman utility belt. He has the utility belt. So in this belt,
it's a murder belt.
Out of all the weapons that we've ever seen Jason use throughout all of the films, there's a special place on his hip with each weapon that he's ever used before. So he has a wide range of weapons that he uses in Escapes from Hell. Yes,
is that the tool belt?
Yep.
That's the tool belt, but it's literally all you see weapons all around his waist.
Okay.
All around his waist. And the part that we gave for the Savini look, we kept the spikes. We kept the spikes with the chain. The added flavor to it, he has shackles on his ankles. He has shackles on his wrists. Because you're in hell. You've been chained down for years until you finally gave in. It's like, you know what? This is the moment where I'm going to escape. There's that moment in hell where we see him escape from hell. That's what I'm saying. For my universe, Freddy versus Jason did not happen.
So now I got questions though.
You can have all the questions you want. Doesn't mean he has to answer them.
they're going to get answered with the twist.
All right, well, let's do this. Hold on 1 second. Mark, do you have a photo of the mask that that Maurice is using in the film?
Oh, you want me to show?
Can you put that up? Let's just talk about this mask just for a second.
Oh, examine it. Go ahead, examine the mask. Let's break it down. Before breaking it down, this mask is created by Brandon Parmley, who is known for the creation of the mask for Neon Fear, and amongst other Friday the 13th fan films that's being in the works right now. He's one of the phenomenal guys who's been making masks and also helps out a lot behind the scenes with the productions. So a huge shout out to Brandon and thank you for his contribution to this project. And we are in the process of still building our version of bringing our version of Jason Voorhees to life.
Brian wants to know how come there's scrapes on his mask.
Now take it down. Take it down. There are the 3 lines going across his eye. Either he got attacked by a rabid raccoon, or my guy, and I'm gonna call him my guy because
you are aware that he has 4, right, or 5.
I understand. I understand that the pinky don't count, bro. These fingers right here.
That's what your wife says.
That's all that counts. And he's only got 3. He's only got 3 when he grabbed that Jason mask at the end. Go back and watch the movie. Go back and watch the movie. When he grabbed that mask, that pinky was not out. That pinky was in. He grabbed that mask and he pulled it down.
That pinky didn't make the frame shot at all.
So there are 3 lines on that mask. So I ask again,
but it doesn't mean that he's saying this never happened. He didn't say Freddy wasn't in hell. He just said that move right there did not happen.
Okay.
Who knows? It could have been Logan. It could have been Logan doing it. Well, we saw what just happened in Deadpool. Can we keep that part real? We saw what just happened.
We can't discuss that. We're not on that movie right now. Jeez.
Oh God, let me call Ryan Reynolds real quick.
Was it? Maybe it was what's the raccoon's name? Is his name Rocket?
Rocket.
It was Rocket. We're just gonna go with Rocket.
Okay.
All right, guys. I know that we typically take a break within an hour. Can we take a break?
Yeah, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll play a game, and then we'll talk some more about his movie. Would you like to say who the song is?
This music is from Diggy Graves. Go ahead, Mark. Throw it up there.
Remember the first night we met to you. Took a little bit of Jack just to read the room. Talk about both the lies underneath the moon. You fell in love with a psycho. I fell right off of this tightrope. I told you I think I like you, but you couldn't even swerve. I think I fell in love. I think I fell in love with. I think I fell in love with a monster. Straight jacket hanging off the edge of your vanity. Don't be scared, you can see cause all of my insanity. Well aware that you're friendly and your friends ain't a family. I don't care, I don't care, I want you. Say what you need and if you need a lobotomy, don't say that your scars just from under the thought of me. When you're too far gone, I'll be holding the memory of you, cause I still want you. Oh baby, I know you're crazy, but lately I can think about me and you having a baby. I got a couple screws loose, so but after I screw you, we're screwed together like a broken down home that we riding forever till death do us part. You know I'm writing your letters, no, not from the stars, just a little bit better, a little purgatory spot with terrible weather. I think I fell in love. I think I fell in love with. I think I fell in love with a monster. Straight jacket hanging off the edge of your vanity. Don't be scared, you can see cause all of my insanity. Well aware that you're friendly and your friends ain't a family. I don't care, I don't care, I want you. Say what you need and if you need a lobotomy, don't say that your scars just from under the thought of me. When you're too far gone, I'll be holding the memory of you, cause I still want you. I think think I fell in love. I think I fell in love with. I think I fell in love with a monster. I think I fell in love. I think I fell in love with. I think I fell in love with a monster. Straight jacket hanging off the edge of your vanity. Don't be scared, you can see cause all I'm in my insanity. Well aware that your family and your friends ain't a fan of me. I don't care, I don't care, I want you. Stay with you even if you need a little bite of me. I don't say that your scars, just remember to find me. When you're too far gone, I'll be holding the memory of you, cause I still want you.
We're back. We made it through it.
Yeah, I'm about to download that to my Spotify.
Hey man, listen, that guy, that band, you never see the guy's face. But Diggy Graves is all over TikTok, and I reached out to him and I was like, hey, we're gonna play the song, and there we go. We played the song. There you go. He's got some really good stuff on there, and it's all literally that mask is used in every single one of his videos.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when Brian showed me that song earlier, I was like, dude, just having the mask alone, I said, okay, let's download the song.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: you're gonna want some music and stuff like that in the film, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
So this is just another outlet, so something to look forward to, or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
or something along those lines. While we're back, guys, I wanted to bring this up because this has been a huge thing that Mark and a lot of people have talked about. I'm not a huge Friday the 13th fan like Mark is. I will tell you stuff about Nightmare on Elm Street and walk you through that stuff. Mark will walk me through the whole Friday the 13th and all this, right? So there was this whole thing about the franchise getting broken up because of a lawsuit and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you guys feel that that's why we are seeing more fan films for Friday the 13th come out? And
I can honestly say the reason why we get more fan films is because they can't get a movie right.
Because people want the films, right?
Well, yes, and I believe that I believe that we haven't had a movie in over 10 years or longer, and the lawsuit stopped a lot of stuff. It stopped movies, it stopped toys,
video games,
it stopped the video game,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not happy about that at all. But all said and done, it's all about money. That's what it all boiled down to. Other than that, I mean, that's what I think. But the reason why I think that they give us more, or why we're getting more fan films, is because they're not getting the Friday the 13th fan or movie that they want, so they're making it the way that they want it made.
Okay.
Or adding on to find out what happened next.
And that's the thing. Like, there's an open storyline, and is that where you can find a niche and say, I have to take this storyline and I have to expand it, and I have to tell my side, the side that I believe happened. Is that right?
It could be, yes.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. It was just, it's just one of my questions that I wanted to ask, because it was like, I see more of these fan films. When Deadpool first came out, there was not a talk of Deadpool 2 originally, and there were fan films for it already. And they were goofy and they were hysterical.
Well, also when that came out, they didn't have half the shit that they do now.
Right. But there was a couple of fan films that came out, and
there's a lot of people that sound like Ryan Reynolds. Shit. They did great at it, and they were funny. I agree.
All right. Do you have any questions before we start the game?
Brian, guess what? You're playing the game.
I get to play?
Yes, you're playing against him. And Brian does not know what's on these cards. He never knows what's on these cards. It's called Florida or Not. Basically, you're going to tell us if it's Florida or not. You don't have to say the state if it's not, because these are I was originally going to do it from Illinois, but then I decided no, I didn't want to.
So these are supposed to be a lot of fun. These are a lot of fun. So here's what I will clue you into. If it has anything to do with meth, it's probably a Florida thing.
Yeah, maybe not with some of these.
The funnier it sounds, it's probably a Florida thing. I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't know if you've ever seen like the Florida Man stuff going around, Maurice, but that's what Mark's getting into.
I'm a little bit Florida. I'm just a little bit Florida savvy. So
let's find out. Let's find out. All right, Mark, hit us with it.
Man drugged up, drives. Oh, hold on. A man
start over.
Yeah. Driver hands over bag of meth, fentanyl pills, and $3K when cops ask for his ID.
Florida,
100%.
Kentucky.
Shut the hell up. God dang it.
There's no way. That sounds like Malibu.
That literally.
Okay. First off,
I'm sorry.
Don't listen to Brian when he says about meth because that can be anywhere. Now, this one actually piqued my attention really much. 11-year-old arrested with 29 felonies for prank calling the school.
Not Florida.
We don't do that in Florida. I swear to God, if you say Florida, I'm going to choke you out.
Well, I'm not going to say Florida, but it is Florida.
You son of a bitch. Where at? Where at in Florida?
Show me the card back.
I didn't get that one. It was over on the East Coast.
You're making this really hard for me, Mark.
I know. That was the object. Now, when I read this one, I had to laugh. Inmate escapes jail for 7 hours, then comes back.
I say not Florida.
I'm going to have to go with Florida.
I'm going to have to go with Tennessee.
Not Florida. I got a point. Holy crap, I got a point.
Now, this one was an interesting. Hold on. Yeah.
There might be a pattern here. Just pay attention to the pattern.
No, it's not. I'm not doing that.
Maybe.
One. Okay. Cop busts a man for peeing on a cop car.
Who cares? It's definitely not Florida. Nobody in Florida cares.
It's
not Florida.
It's just not Florida either.
Before I answer this one, what's the score?
1-0.
Okay, it's Florida.
God damn it! I'm leading Maurice down a fucking path.
I know.
Don't follow my answers. I'm doing terrible at this. I got a point.
I thought it was an Illinois thing. I think I heard something like that up here in Illinois too. People here are crazy, man.
They probably pay you to pee on cop cars over there. Like, hey, can you make this thing grow up?
Hey, my line of work, I hear a lot of stories.
All right, next one. Thieves caught trying to rob same bank 2 days in a row.
That's not Florida.
That's Florida. That's Florida. Yeah, that's definitely
Maurice,
Florida.
You got a point.
Holy shit.
California.
Oh, I heard about this. I did hear about that one. Son of a bitch.
Murder suspect tracked down after leaving phone behind at a dine and dash scene.
We dine and dash a lot here in Florida, so I'm going to say Florida.
We dine and dash up here too.
You say in Illinois?
No, we do that. I said me, but I know that happens up here.
I say Florida. That was Florida. What do you think?
I'm sticking with my story. That's not just Florida.
Okay,
so you think it's somewhere else?
Oh,
not
yeah.
Florida.
Georgia.
Damn it, Maurice. All right, I need to get this one.
Now this one also made me laugh. Fugitive busted after applying for a job at a sheriff's office.
Okay, that's yeah. I'm sorry, that's Florida all the way.
I gotta go Florida on this one.
This is a place that you used to live.
Who, me?
Yeah. New
In
Jersey.
No.
No.
Oh, Jersey.
Jersey.
Holy shit. Wow.
Let's see here. Man wanted. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wanted man tries to throw cops off with a sign that says, I don't live here.
Yep. That's Florida. That's Polk County. That's Polk County, Florida.
Wait a minute.
Bro, Maurice, come with me, bro. This is Polk County, Florida. I promise you it happened in Florida.
Wait, it's so funny because my first trip down to Florida, this was 2014. I kid you not. I was with my cousin one night. He had up a sign. He did the same thing. And he stayed at Kissimmee at the time. So I know that's a Florida thing.
Yeah, I just had to laugh at that one. So yeah.
Was it Polk County?
Yeah.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Scientists
Grady Judd's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Scientist pleads guilty to running a Breaking Bad style meth lab after inadvertently calling cops on himself.
Not
Florida. Not Florida. I gotta say not Florida. I want it to be Florida because it's Breaking Bad style, but it's not Florida. It's like Chicago or Indiana.
Not Chicago.
That shit happened in like New Mexico.
You'd be surprised where it happened. You both are in agreement, not Florida?
Not Florida.
Not Florida.
New York.
New York. So we got a point. Maurice has beaten me by 1.
All right. I'll save that one for last. Woman calls 911 to report dealer for selling her bad meth.
Gotta go with Florida on it. I got to. It sounds like some Florida shit would happen, dude. Like, I feel like it's Florida.
Like some Kansas shit.
What you going with?
I'm going to go with the Midwest Kansas shit.
You're scaring me now. So,
okay. Well, first off, it's not Florida. It's Indiana.
Damn it! I said Indiana.
It was my first mindset, but I'm like Indiana.
I said Indiana.
But you went with Florida.
I said Florida. Goddamn meth gotten away again.
Now this was my favorite one. Couple arrested for making fake.
Definitely in Florida.
Couple arrested for making fake lotto ticket over $1 million.
Yes, that happened in Florida.
That happens in Chicago.
I think it happened in Chicago.
Oh yes. I do security. I hear all of the stories.
So you going with Chicago?
I'm going with Chicago. Lock and load.
I gotta say Florida on this one.
Brian's actually correct.
What? I only lost by 1 point. You got me by 1.
Oh, do the victory dance.
It was 5-4. You got 5 right. I got 4 right. So
now there was another one, an 8-year-old or 11-year-old. Where was it? 11-year-old was arrested for making. Oh, where was it?
all the phone calls.
No, making 20 bomb and shooting threats. That was the tiebreaker one. 11-year-old for making 20 calls of
not Florida.
Bomb.
It didn't happen in Florida.
And shooting.
That's not Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida.
God damn it. It's all right. Maurice won that one. I'll give it to him.
What does he win?
Right.
Uh-oh. What do I win?
That's it. That's what I got. I got one of those. Mark's gonna send you talking shit stickers.
Aw.
And I don't know what else you got, Mark.
I don't got nothing else.
Oh well, there you go. Maurice is sending us $1 on what day? What day are we doing that show?
We're gonna start in September.
Okay.
Oh, my birthday month. Yes.
So, Mark's gonna shoot you some decals. Throw them in the movie somewhere if you can. That'd be great. Just on a bumper somewhere. Just be like, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if like our decal, our logo makes it into a film?
See, for that to happen, you might have to buy something off his perks list.
We'll see. I don't see a sticker on a car bumper anywhere. So.
They just give me an idea that just might work.
Perks. Sell the perks. Hey, get your name on a car. Get your name on a bumper. Get your name on a license plate tag. Just say it.
Get your name shouted out in the film, doing an argument scene.
There you go. Who do you think I am, Brian Elam? Get the fuck out of here. Who wrote this script?
Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
Mark been set?
No, it's supposed to be. What are you listening to? Talking Shit Podcast.
Talking Shit Podcast.
There you go. I like it.
See?
I like it.
Breaking the fourth dimensional wall.
Break that wall down. Break the wall down. All right, Mark, what you got? I know you got more questions.
We were going to let him talk some more.
Maurice, so yeah, talk more. Let's talk not film real quick. Earlier you said, hey, in my normal everyday job, so you're not Superman, you are Clark Kent? I'm just making sure.
So for me, I really wouldn't even say Superman. I'm more so Bruce Wayne. I'm not really Bruce Wayne because I'm not the playboy billionaire philanthropist living in the back end of the city in a high, creepy mansion full of bats on the other side. No. Like, by night, I am just an average old guy who's a security guard. But by day, I'm director, writer, producer, or son, uncle, brother, all of the above. But yeah, so my actual job, I am a security guard. I work the graveyard shift, so half the time I'm spending while you guys are sleeping, I am at work being a creep watching the monitors. How I have to watch, literally hawk the monitors the entire shift.
Where do you work at?
I work at a residential high rise on the north side of Chicago in the uptown area. Okay. Neighborhood. It's more so of an uppity upscale. It's an upscale, high class, high end residential area.
Do you get to see weird shit?
See it, hear it. Sometimes have to break up the partakes that goes on within that time frame of the night. Of course, yeah.
Okay. I worked security back in the day for Walmart. I don't know if you've ever heard of the place. It's like a little store. They own a couple of gas stations called like Murphy or something like that. But the Walmart here in the county I worked at when they first opened, and that's what I did. I worked security, and I basically would go stand in women's clothing and stare through walls. I was not looking at bras. I was looking through
Hold up.
walls.
Brian was trying on the women's clothing.
You can't prove it. And I only did it because I was being surveilled by other people. So there you go.
I was figuring you were trying to, pick something out for your wife. I was trying to be nice.
Oh. Whew. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, since we were talking about the women's section, hey, I wouldn't mind being Big Mama for Big Mama House Part 4. I will play that role.
Is that coming? Is that coming?
We still don't know yet.
It's a rumor. They're saying that it could happen. Some of these other movies that Martin Lawrence and some of these other actors are in will come out, but it's just rumors.
It's yeah, so many rumors that's going around that after they dropped the whole Bad Boys 4. I'm like, Martin, what's next? Come on, give us more.
Bad Boys 5.
Oh, that's already been greenlit.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Jesus
I thought that was
Christ.
all speculation.
Yeah, it's been greenlit.
Wow. Okay.
So-
I mean, if you have not watched it yet, Brian, you should.
I'm getting there. Let's talk about the movies real quick. Current movies in theaters. Name a movie that's not a sequel. Go.
That's not a sequel. That's in the theater.
And I swear to God, say Twisters, I'll beat your ass.
Wow.
It's
You know,
not
that's
it's
not a
se-
sequel.
It
no,
is.
it's not. No, it's not.
Bro, you
Watch
gotta
the
go on
fucking
somewhere.
movie. Watch the fucking movie. You'll
Wait.
understand.
He said not a sequel. He didn't say a requel.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, they didn't redo it. It's its own storyline.
Is it though?
Yes, I watched the damn movie.
Okay.
If you want to watch it, we could put it out on my big screen outside and watch it. One evening. My wife will like to watch it again.
Okay. My wife wanted to watch it, and I was like, I'm not watching the sequel to this movie.
But it's not. I'm telling you, it's its own. It's a standalone movie. It has nothing to do with the original.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, so shut
All
up.
right. Name another not sequel movie.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
I can't really think of one. You said that's recent. That's currently in theater. That's all. That's
Currently-
Okay, if the Ryan Reynolds movie,
That's
imaginary.
That's not.
It's still in
theaters?
it's still in theaters. It's still in theaters.
Oh.
Even though it's on streaming, it's still in theaters somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You said name one. I did.
I feel like that movie was a derivative of another movie, and I'll figure out what it is. I think
haven't
it's like.
watched it.
I think it's like. You ever watch that? Oh man, what was it called? Something. Drop Dead Fred. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those.
No, Drop Dead Fred was just an imaginary friend, but
What's
this
the movie
one
If called?
But it's a bunch of imaginary friends.
Uh-huh.
So it's a big difference. If you haven't watched it, shut up and watch it.
I've seen it.
Oh, I haven't yet. So. I'm
So
waiting
about
for
this
my
movie,
wife.
Drop Dead Fred 2.
No.
Okay.
why. But why no?
Without the original actor, he passed away some years ago. Without the original actor, I don't think it would work. I could see it working with some people, but I think
Who would
they
be
need to
who are your top picks?
to play Fred. Oh hell. I don't know. I never even thought about
What's
that.
the guy from Seinfeld with the crazy hair?
No.
Kramer?
Yes.
Kramer?
Yes. Kramer.
No, fuck no. No.
Yes, absolutely.
I think he would ruin it.
Absolutely.
I think he would ruin
No
it.
way. He has to have that Kramer vibe though. You can't have him come in as his self. He's got to do that Kramer that's the style of that movie, I think.
Didn't you know he was canceled like 20 or 10 years ago?
Because he said the N-word.
That's right.
Supposedly. And it was
No, it was on video. Any which way. We got to get back to him.
Of course. Maurice, all right, we're back. Let's talk more about
with his background being blurry, he's being blurry too. So you can barely see him.
Oh, but I'm here. When I'm not here, I'm still here. Here.
Okay, so
Oh fuck. I like that hat. Or no, that's a mask.
it's a mask.
Dude, I like that.
It's glowing. Yeah.
Dude,
That's
I
cool.
need one of those.
Good luck.
I know.
It's for sale. It's for sale in the Maurice McCoy shop.
This one. This is the good Savini. Love that one. I treasure that right there.
Oh, I would too.
But Yes. Back to the question that was coming from Brian.
My question. So we had talked about the cast and all that stuff. What about location and stuff like that too? Have you locked down certain locations for filming and stuff?
So my location manager is still scouring locations for next year because we are planning to film the project next summer. Plus, by being in the Midwest, we do not want to shoot in the winter, of course, because terrible. Like we have a summertime film, why would we shoot in the winter? Doesn't make sense. And the few places that we are scouring, our actual campsites, of course, within the Midwest, between the Oklahoma area and the Wisconsin area.
Are you utilizing? Are you going to try to utilize like state parks and stuff like that?
State parks where needed to, beaches when needed to, but all of the principal photography will be happening on location at an actual campsite. No, of course, whatever the agreement terms between the tenant and the leaseor, that's depends on the confidentiality between the parties, of course. But once I hear back from my location manager on what we're going to be set with, then we'll start, of course, making the payment arrangement to the people that we have to pay it for and have that locked down. So we're looking in between both Oklahoma and Wisconsin for sure. We're just not really set on who is giving us the green light right now.
Okay. What about camera guys and booms and that stuff? Do you have all that stuff set up?
So my DP is Charlie Brady. He's going to be shooting the project for me. He worked with Night of the Beast, James Stokes. And me and Charlie, we communicated, I believe this was at this point 2 weeks ago, when we had a whole conversation about the project and what sending him the shot list and sending him the script of what we were going to be working on, how we're going to be shooting. So Charlie has his filming equipment, and we'll be shooting everything that's going to be so glorious in shots and with his 4K equipment that he has there with us, 4K equipment that he has with him. Why am I repeating myself? I found myself repeating myself, but it's so weird sometimes. I feel like a cartoon character. Like, why am I repeating myself?
Are you nervous?
No, it's just like it just naturally comes out because I'm always like talking in like second or third person sometimes, especially when I'm on the phone. I do that, like comes like just random.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? My friends be like, dude, you tweaking? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, it's my part of my goofy character. I get my goofy personality, I guess. But yeah. So Charlie's gonna be DPing our project, and from everything that we had talked about, of course, is going to be shot and with his magic dragon, and we're going to be shooting in 4K. Right now we both estimated at a time frame of 10 days, a 10-day shoot. We may need a little bit more, but right now we just estimated it at a 10-day shoot when we will be filming next year.
Okay.
As far as the boom goes, yes, he has that equipment. My objective is to find the sound engineer. So that's the one thing that I still have to do. Find a sound engineer and still crewing up for PAs, for ADs, anybody else who also wants to jump on crew, of course, because hey, I could be a man of 1,000 hats, but I'm not no Willy Wonka on that department with all of the man with the mystery with all of the hats on that.
Now,
Mark will play the part of Willy Wonka for you.
No, no, I'm still too short for that. Now here's the question: what part are you playing in the movie? I already know the answer to this, but I want you to tell people.
Dang it, my shirt is not here. My shirt is definitely my shirt.
You're not playing Duke, are you?
No.
Okay.
No. So remember how I told you in the beginning of this that Alice is still alive in my universe?
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at her foster son.
Okay.
So Steve never died.
Okay.
Steve and Alice, they got married and they had their kids, of course. How does Mike? So my character, his name is Benjamin Christie by being his foster last name, of course. Mm-hmm. But my character Benjamin's actual last name is Benjamin Weasley, but he was given up at birth for adoption. And Steve and Alice took him in and been raising him since he was a baby. And this is where our boy Freddie comes to play. There was a freak accident one night that destroyed Steve and Christy. So even though they both Steve didn't die by Pamela, Steve ended up dying at a later point in his life by Freddie, which caused a car crash for him and Alice, and they lost their life in a car accident. So Ben still grew up as a foster, but he was old enough to take care of his own stuff at that point, until he realized that his actual birth parents are still out there, and they've been the ones who's been funding him with his success and him growing up and during his teenage years until his adulthood. Because his actual parents are living their life. His actual birth father, owns a record label. And his mother owns a cafe.
I really thought he was going to say it was Duke. I mean, come on.
I was waiting for you to tell me Duke. I was like,
you would honestly think that, but Duke has his own unique story. Mm-hmm. So in my universe, Duke is dead.
Yeah, he perished.
Yep. So the actor who's playing Creighton Duke in my story, Clifton Taylor, he's playing the multiverse Creighton Duke.
Hey, interesting fact about that. Clifton Taylor will be on our show in October.
Word.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, I'll quit giving spoilers away for our future.
Yeah, Mark's always giving up shit. Oh, look! You
speak of him, and here he comes.
What's up, guys? So yes, Clifton Taylor is playing the multiverse of Creighton Duke, and when I say you guys you will love his character so much because Clifton goes from, not Clifton, his version of Creighton Duke goes from sorry father to, I'm gonna get this fucker and he's gonna remember me. Like, he does not play with Jason in this film. But also, Creighton is not alone because Creighton has help from this special military task known as the Red Top Soldiers, who comes to play in the film as well. And that's where Amber comes into play, her character, Felicity Smoke. And these Red Top Soldiers, they're called in by the sheriff because the sheriff has lost her entire department due to Jason. Because he went in, he slashed and he killed all the same way how he killed them all and goes to hell.
It's a small town. He only had to kill
he only
had to kill 2 people.
He's explaining this all, but I cannot see it just being in one movie. there's going to be so much action going on. I could see more than one movie coming out of this to be able
And
to tell the full story.
That's the whole part about it. Like, there's going to be so much action in this film. You blink, you're going to miss something. You go to the bathroom, you're going to miss almost like you're going to feel like you're missing 15 minutes of the movie at that.
Yeah, that's why I pause the movie when I go to the bathroom.
But if it was in theaters, you would miss like 15 minutes of like, what the fuck? What did I miss?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But Amber's character, Felicity Smoke, Clifton's character, multiverse Creighton Duke, because he's not just Creighton, he's Creighton Duke, but he's from another Earth, another universe, due to Jason being went anywhere when he went through the black hole. Without giving away too much, these two characters will help carry the end of the will help carry the film.
So there is an intersect then. There's an intersect with the characters between the two, between this film and between Roseblood, correct? Is there an intersect for Duke?
Yes. So things will tie back. It'll tie in. It starts off with Roseblood.
Okay.
It'll tie into Roseblood, and it'll end with the events that happen from Roseblood. So there's the beginning, the middle, and the end. But there's the cliffhanger, because what we do not know, or for what my fans who are watching it right now do not know, is that there's one person who has not been mentioned this entire conversation that this film really centers around, outside of Jason.
Outside of people that were in the universe itself or in the movies, it
is one special person.
Who are you talking about, Mark? Who is it? You're not going to spoil it, are you?
No, I don't want
to tell you.
No, I actually I don't want him to tell me, because I mean, unless it's unless
is it because you already talked about Beatrice playing his mother,
but he didn't say that. He was saying somebody that that was important out of the whole thing. I mean, you could say Michael could play it.
No,
you could say
not a chance.
Freddie. But if we're talking about
heroin, Freddie, he said not a chance.
Shut up. If we're talking about heroines or the heroes of the story,
heroin.
Yeah,
what the fuck did you put heroin in this movie?
Hey, we don't know what's going on. I mean, it could be it's a different universe. It could be something that they do. Anyways,
yes, it's a different universe, but there's one person in particular that Jason goes after once he realizes that there's still blood connected to him.
Oh, fuck. What's her name? Or is it the kid?
What's the kid's name?
Oh, man. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that movie. I don't watch that one as often as I watch the other one. Okay, no spoilers.
Oh, no spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay, we'll leave the kid's name off the table then.
Leave the kid's name off the table. That's fine. That's fine. Well, there will be a cliffhanger that goes back, that will tie into the Roseblood story, that will conclude the end of Goes to Hell. Now, based off how my vision for this film will be, my vision is that you have to when you're watching this film, you have to have an open eye. Like, if you are not a fan of, if you are not a huge fan of the multiversal theory, then you might get ticked off with this film. But if you are a fan of the multiversal theory, then you'll be watching this film with an open eye and be like, oh, now I see Maurice's logic. I see where he's going with this story, and I can decipher everything that's going on from beginning, middle to end, tying it with the Roseblood, tying it with the different universes that's now open and out there, because it's gonna leave you wondering what else is out there. And where did Jason go when he went through that black hole in Roseblood? Because of that black hole, now we have a plethora of different realities or different things that's going on through your head on what, when, where, how, why. Because that's the question that you're going to want to know. You're gonna be curious to know, where did he go when he went in the black hole? And that, for me, I want to play around with that question, and that's why I created Multiverse of Jason. Well, now Jason from Hell.
I mean, I agree with you on that one, because as soon as he went through that hole, he could have went anywhere, and you could make it where he's in this universe where there's nothing but clowns, or in this universe where it's endless possibilities if you go that route. So, I mean, I can't wait to. I really can't wait to see what you do with
Jason versus Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I didn't know anything about this film.
Yeah, your wife wouldn't watch it.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it could be interesting, though. I mean, she might watch it just to see clowns being killed. I doubt it.
You never know. You might see a cameo.
Really?
Just saying.
He did send us a video, or actually 2 videos earlier, and I'm gonna play one of them.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we'll have him talk about it.
He got 2 mouths. You saw that? He smokes. He smokes over here. The man is a smoker. He puts the cigarette right here so he can still tell you how he's going to fucking kill you.
Well, that's the love that we threw in for Jonah Hex. Oh, come on.
Oh, man. All right. So tell me a little bit about that.
So that is the design that me and Brandon are working on for the hood for Inferno Jason. So that is just a teaser to show you guys what his skin will look like under the mask. We all know when a mask come off, what do you want to see? That ugly face that only a mother.
I don't think anybody wants to love that face. I don't think. Listen, I never wanted to see the face underneath the mask. You know what I always thought it was, quite honestly, boys, was when you take that mask off, it's just maggots, just skin full of just maggots.
You mean like
and a couple of fucking eyeballs, dude, and that's it.
You mean like there's 6?
Yeah, like don't show me skin that should be there, because the man is fucking dead. He is a life-size zombie. Am I not correct on this? Am I wrong? I mean,
well, they call him I'm not a smoker. LOL. What?
He's not a smoker, he says.
No, but that little side jaw, like what? Like
I would put a cigarette right there. Put a cigarette right there. Right there.
That would be a fun thing we could add for the gag reel for the DVD. For the Indiegogo DVD. For the Indiegogo DVD, sorry.
I'm in. All right, what was the other video you got, Mark? I know you got 2 of them.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me play this one. That was the other one he sent me.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
I said that's the other one that he sent me.
Okay. All right, everybody calm down. I'm trying to fix my headset.
What? Nobody said anything. All right, hell.
Hello.
Mark, if you don't stop yelling at me, I swear to God.
Dude, what the fuck? Why are you yelling at me for that? I didn't do it.
I cannot
You're gonna die in 7 days.
What the hell did you do to your headset?
I didn't do anything. You showed the video, and then all of a sudden it went.
Oh.
Hang on.
I always blame.
And go.
No, I don't want to talk now. Fuck you.
It's better, but it's really faint.
Man, you need an IT tech person.
I have one. Too much smoke, Maurice. You've been smoking cigarettes too long. There's a whole burn section on that.
Sorry, I have to kind of have a Corey filming you real quick.
That's great.
But yes, this film it's a lot going on with this film, but the way how I'm bringing all of the detail together, this, like I said, this Friday the 13th fan film is not your typical Friday the 13th fan film. We're dealing with the multiverse. We're dealing with fraternities. We're dealing with sororities. We're dealing with
I like sororities.
blood ties.
I like sororities. Do we get to see titties in the movie?
You know what? How about
Come
this?
on, say yes. Say yes.
I shall not say yes. You know, it can't go on YouTube with all of that exposure.
I'm just saying, listen, here's the thing. If we're showing a sorority, if we're showing inside of a, yes.
You don't have to go that route, but yeah, really. Hold up, wait. Yeah, you got a sorority.
If you do, you're going to have more people watching. And you know this, Mark. Mark told me the very first time he ever watched a film like this is because it was so he could see boobs. I'm not even lying to you.
That is true.
Here's the answer to not only to Brian, not only to Mark, but also to the fans. So what I am doing is I am delivering a love letter to all fans like myself. Outside of myself, this is a love letter to Jason Voorhees. This is my love letter and my thank you and appreciation to Peter Anthony, to Adam Marcus, to the original directors and guys in charge, Sean Cunningham, Victor Miller, Ron Kurtz. Come on now, because without all of you guys, this wouldn't be possible at all. But this film, yes, there's a fraternity. Yes, there's a sorority. So what do you get? You got hot guys. You got hot girls. Ladies, I'm giving you something that you want to see. Fellas, you're getting something that you want to see.
Well, we get to see Jason kill a bunch of men and women that are,
to see Jason kill a bunch of horny and promiscuous young adults.
There you go.
They're going to fucking Camp Crystal Lake to partake in their Greek games and activities.
Well, that's their stupidity there. They should know what's going to happen.
It's been so many years. It's been years since Jason has been allegedly dead. So they're going back because they figured nothing is going to happen. It's been over 30 years at this point. Jason's been in hell since 93. Let's party. Let's bullshit. Let's turn this city up.
I think Jason's been in hell longer than that. Oh.
These are Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids we're talking here in this film.
Yeah, because when Jason goes to,
They don't care.
guess what, Brian? We can't hear you.
I can hear you.
You need subtitles. But yeah, I was 15 years old when Jason Goes to Hell came out.
I wasn't even born. I was negative 1, -0. 93? Yeah, I was born in 94. Not going to Cameron Crest to celebrate shit. Look,
I agree with you.
I have that same idea.
No,
not at all.
You might want to get Brandon in here to help you. No, you're muted now. Nope. Play the chord. That's what it was last time. Nope.
How about now?
I hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
Nope.
Whatever you did, you had it for a
It's his chord. It's got to be his chord.
No.
Me now.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, we're good. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, we were talking about sororities and shit. I was like, you can't have a film like this with a sorority. And I get it. You're going to show it all, right? You're going to show the meat and the potatoes.
That'll be in the DVD exclusive, yes, sir.
Okay.
You're gonna get some mild. You're gonna get some mild.
And when we start talking about films like this, because I said the same thing to Peter, I think was why didn't you go to the nudity? And he was like,
it didn't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, some movies don't need it. Some were better without it.
Mark's a big nudity fan.
I mean, Jason Goes to Hell probably would have been better with a lot more, or would have been better if it had nudity in it.
Yeah.
It would have got
besides the small scene that we were given.
Yeah. But I mean, some of the Friday the 13th films didn't need it at all. Look at Part 6.
Part 6, for example. Yeah.
Tom McLaughlin. Yep, Tom McLaughlin. He did a great job doing that, and we told him that when he was on our show.
Yeah, Tom was fucking great on the show too, guys. So I love the horror genre people that come together in this community and are willing to give us, Brian and Mark, two guys who don't fucking know shit about shit, the opportunity to learn more about what's going on in the horror genre. And I say that because Mark knows a lot more than I do. Yeah. But Mark still gets dumbfounded. And if I'm wrong, Mark, you could be like, yeah, no, I already knew.
Well, it's not about being dumbfounded. It's about the fact that, I get speechless around certain ones. Mm-hmm. Who was it that I was speechless completely? I was tongue-tied.
Oh, God, everyone that we've had on the show.
No, Lauren Marie Taylor.
Yeah.
She had me tongue-tied.
We talked about Lauren Marie Taylor because Lauren Marie Taylor was in Playboy, wasn't she?
No.
Which one
that was Sandy Johnson.
Oh, Sandy. Sandy Johnson was in Playboy, and Mark was like, so you were in that. I was like, spit it out, Mark.
Well, I was trying to find a good way of saying it, but she's not shy about it neither.
Good times. Mark has that one, by the way. Gonna send it off and get an autograph. The pages are sticking together, but I need you to sign right here.
No, I don't have that one. I went to look for it, and I don't have it.
It's on the hub. You can't send the hub over to her and be like, "Can you autograph this for me?"
I can buy the off of eBay. I mean, they got them on there.
Oh,
just haven't done it.
You hit it down to a point that just brought me to something. You mentioned eBay. So, speaking of eBay, I have to go back a little bit more retro, old school. All right. Which of you guys are fans of American Pie?
Oh, I love American Pie.
We've
Good
watched
movie.
it. We
The
watched it.
franchise
Great
or
movie.
just the first two films?
Most of the franchise. I like most of it.
I like all of them, but yes, American Pie 1 and 2 are probably like the best.
Yeah, I mean, you got some of the other ones. American
I like
Pie,
Naked
Naked Mile.
Naked Mile. Yeah.
Okay, push pause, gentlemen. Push pause.
What are we doing?
Now, you said Naked Mile. I said American Pie. Let's combine that. Friday the 13th. And you have the perfect Jason Escape from Hell. We have the sorority. We have the fraternity. We deal with college horny promiscuous young adults.
Yep.
Going to Camp Crystal Lake. There's a lot of things that you can pull. Such good movies. I just rewatched them. That's what I'm talking about, Joseph. So, it's like basically think about American Pie meets Friday the 13th, and you get Jason Escape from Hell. Because I took the American Pie franchise. I took Friday the 13th franchise. I took Halloween 4 and 5, 4, 5, and 6 specifically. I took the Jamie Lloyd story, combined it in my story. I took Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Saga, combined it into my story to make. Brian, we can't hear you again. Can't hear you again.
You could keep talking, Maurice. Let him play around with his shit.
So I took all of those films and I made my perfect elemental story for Jason Escapes from Hell. And while I'm speaking about that one, I know we're getting ready to come to a conclusion. Before we come to a conclusion, I should have sent I should have sent you this one before we had started. I'm going to send this to you right now.
Send it to me and I can play it.
Yes, sir. Because this video has done phenomenal things so far. Come on now. But while that is coming to you, this my Friday the 13th film.
Hello.
Is going to answer a lot. There we go.
We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. This cord's kind of botted up.
All right. I'm just going to share the page.
This video that you guys are about to see is part of my Friday the 13th universe. It's part of my building horror cinematic universe. So when you guys see it, please do enjoy it because I wanted to cater to you guys. That's the fans, of course.
Hey, Jess. Nothing. Just no way. I'll be there too. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to that party, right? Sweet. Sorry, I thought I saw something wrong. But yeah. I'll see you there. Love you, girl. Bye. I lost that.
Can't hear you. Nope. Try again. Nope. I've never seen him have that much problems.
Uh,
That should be interesting to see how this all plays out. I can't wait to
so
see it.
yeah, that scene will also be edited into the trailer that we are going to be releasing when we release our Indiegogo trailer, Indiegogo campaign trailer, because that specific. Oh wow,
Sorry about
that
his luck.
that specific scene that's going to be the nightmare scene that's going to be incorporated into the trailer. So we get to see the boogeyman has dreams.
You're muted also. Talk again.
No.
You might want to fix that before Tuesday. Under the look I got. Go to your phone and you use it on your phone.
So what did you think? Well, so until he comes back in, what did you think of that?
It'll be interesting once you add all the other stuff into it to see on how it all goes.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, it you know, besides that, I quite honestly, Michael's definitely not tall in that one.
um, that scene was brought to you by Ken Slate and the Slate family. So that's Ken. That's his
Can
son, his daughter-in-law, and they filmed that inside of the Slate household. So shout out to
yeah,
them.
I remember you saying that Ken was playing Michael Myers.
Yeah, he's playing Myers 2018.
Just the shorter
Also,
version.
that will be like I said, that specific scene that would be the nightmare scene, the boogeyman dreams. That's why I
Okay.
call that scene night of night, boogeyman
Okay.
dreams.
It's,
Um,
I mean,
so as go
I
ahead.
think the way that you're going about it should get a lot of people's attention.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait until we see what you can come up with. Can't wait for the teaser trailer. When you do your Indiegogo and your teaser trailer, just if you want, you can tag us in it, and I'll enjoy that. No, we can't hear you. It's the quietest Brian's ever been, ladies and gentlemen.
Even when he's not, we can't hear him. We can still hear him.
Oh, I heard exactly what he said. But yeah, Brian, you're gonna have to figure out how to fix that before Tuesday. Brandon can't even figure it out, or did you even ask him?
Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, it's so much in stores for this project, you guys, and I'm very very stoked for you guys to see my vision on this project because I'm just I can't. I'm so excited that I just can't spoil anything for you. You guys will just have to
No,
see it.
no, no. I don't. I do not want you to spoil anything because the more that you tell us, the more that it's going to be like, oh wow, Like I said, I just don't see you making it in just one movie, especially the way that you explain it. I just can't see you pushing it all in one movie. Two, I could see, but not just one. I feel,
Absolutely.
I have a feeling if this one goes good, you'll be able to do that.
Oh, and the cast is still being put together. Like the cast that I have right now, I cannot wait for you. You guys, for the cast members that you guys already know about, and for the ones that you guys do not know about, wow. There are they these are an exciting this is an exciting group that I am working with. I'm excited, they are excited, and they
Oh,
just cannot wait to bring these characters to life. Like they're like crushed there like on my heels, like, come on, dude, when I was shooting, I'm ready, let's get it going. I love the energy that my team is bringing, and it just like pushes me to go 10 times more harder for them because they're ready to get to work.
oh, I mean, I can't wait to see Brian. You can sit there for a minute. Just look pretty, like you said that you're the face of it all. So just sit there and look pretty. Um, but no, I can't wait until we get some more information out on this. I mean, you've given us a lot. I can't wait to see what happens next. When time comes, I mean, I'll be there watching it.
Absolutely. Do we have any questions in the comments?
I don't think so. I think everybody's about done.
Oh. Ah. Look at
I
that.
guess so. Ask what? What? Can't hear you. Send me a message. He's gonna come. He said that he told me to tell you that he's sorry that his stuff is acting up. It's not the first time one of us has had mic problems. I had it when we were Richard Ramones. We had him on the show. Well, well, I would, but he did. You send me your links?
Um, yeah. Should be in
Okay.
your inbox.
Okay. Let me check because for some reason it just didn't show up for me at that point in time. Okay. Oh shit. That's a lot of them. All right.
Yeah, you have the Facebook film page, and you have the Facebook production page. You have the production YouTube channel, of course. Those are the links that I did send to you.
Now, Brian has a question on how can we be part of it.
How can you guys be part of it?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna have to just do what everyone else is doing and go through the Indiegogo campaign, man. Now that you guys would totally like get a shout out in the film, of course, because I think I've written it in there already for a couple podcast shows that I've been on anyway. I have a few characters who kind of do go back and forth, bickering over who has the best podcast. So you will have to just be on the lookout for that same.
Let's see if this does the same thing. Copy link. Yeah, this is the first time I had to do this like this. I don't know why it's going slow. Yeah, Brian's going to share it across the screen, but I'm putting it out there. And this will be the last one. He's good at something, at least. There you are. I put it all out there. Keep sharing. Come on. There should be one more, I think. Oh, you're doing your job? About time. You don't have to share every one of them. Just share every other one. Share them all? Okay. They'll be in the comments for anybody and everybody that wants to, to follow you.
Oh yeah. So to go back over it, so for the Jasons in the film, we have Randy Bailey as Inferno Jason. I have Nicholas O'Brien as New Blood Jason. And then I am introducing a gentleman by the name of Morgan Logan, who will be playing Velocity X Jason, which is also another original Jason Voorhees design by myself and Brandon Parmley. So 2 original Jasons in this film. And of course, like I said, New Blood Jason, played by Nicholas O'Brien. Aha, he says hi. So he's in here.
Yeah. Talk your shit.
All that yapping.
All right. Let's see here. If we don't have any more questions, and well, Brian's gonna send me a message. I know it. Oh, you're done. He's trying to fix his machine. He won't fix it tonight. Unfortunately, he'll have to get probably a new barbed wire.
And the one thing that you guys could not figure out, but probably didn't want to figure out, I'm just going to throw it in there anyway.
What the hell happened? Brian, what the fuck did you do?
Oh, I see me. Hey, me.
Yeah, it's all about you. Yeah, fuck you, Brian.
Here's that handsome face. Ah. Hello, gentlemen.
Stop touching stuff. You don't know what you're doing.
So, you guys are ready for countdown for who the character is that you guys could not figure out? No? Not ready?
No.
Don't let it rip?
Nope. That I want it to be a surprise.
All right.
Because I'm going to go back and watch Jason Goes to Hell anyways.
I will leave it alone.
Okay.
Well, you guys know me.
But we will have you back on the show though. After you, maybe even before then, to see updates and stuff like that. And we'll after you're done doing it, and ask what, dude. What the we're wrapping it up now. Chill. Oh. See, if you would learn to his. If anybody wants to know, his regular Facebook page is Maurice McCoy. Just go there. Junior, yes. All right, I forget. I'm a junior also, but sometimes I don't use it.
You look up Maurice McCoy, you might find a lot of them, but you might not find this face. You got to put Junior.
Dude, I can only read half of what you're saying, so. Yeah, whatever. He needs a whiteboard or something right now. But yeah, everybody go follow him. Go follow Maurice. Go follow Flash Entertainment, right?
Flash Tainment.
Flashtainment, yeah. I I can't wait to see more, and maybe in October we might get the teaser trailer finally.
Yeah, we're going to be working very, very hard to finish out the design for Inferno Jason. And once we finish that design, shoot this trailer and put it out there. So we're definitely looking at around Octoberish, like maybe around Halloween for the official Indiegogo campaign launch. That's what we're looking at, honestly.
Okay, so around my birthday. All right, that works for me. And we'll figure out something, somehow to, like I said, send me your when we're done here, send me your address and I'll send you a couple stickers
Oh,
just
awesome.
for the fun of it. Because you beat Brian in a game. It doesn't take much, really. But if there's nothing, what?
But wait, let me not forget, gentlemen. Let me not forget how rude. I almost forgot for a second. You have me on your show. You know what you guys get from me?
I thought it was, your present on the show.
Outside of that, you guys get a gift from me that'll be coming once I get it done from my manufacturer guy. Oh yeah, he's ready. He said, "Let's go." He's feeling the grips. Oh yes, you guys are gonna get your very own Friday the 13th Jason Escapes from Hell T-shirt.
Sweet.
Yeah. Once my manufacturer guy gets it together, I'll be getting you guys mailing information stock. Make sure I get that out to you guys as well.
We might have a something else that we might want to send you. But we'll talk about that after. Maybe somehow fit it somewhere. You know what I'm talking about, Brian. Yeah, what? He talks. I can't. I never learned how to read lips, so I only know certain words. You suck. What? Big dick. Type it out. My God. Leave it up to him. Hey, he's talking in his phone. How much you want to bet it messes up?
Autocorrect. Damn autocorrect.
Because I'm not wet. Oh, okay. Says I can't read lips because they're not wet. Sounds about right. This ain't fun, on this part. But all right, we're gonna let you go, and we're gonna end the show here. And like I said, send me your address, and we'll get that taken care of. What the hell did he say? All right, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian. With me always is a clown right there, Mark. You have a good night.
He got the last laugh. Oh man!
Wait until I make you dress up as a clown. All right, we're gonna end the show here. Normally we we talk after the show, but Brian's mouth broke.
Yeah.
But we're gonna end it here, and from follow Maurice McCoy, follow his stuff. Jason Escapes from Hell. It's going to be interesting to see on how this all works out. I can't wait to see how it all works out. I can't wait to see how many times I say, "Oh shit." So we'll do a countdown for that one.
Oh, that's going to be a glorious, bloody bath.
I believe it. But from here, from Talking Shit, that's Yeah, well, he can't talk, so I can call him anything I want. That's Brian. I'm Mark. That's Maurice. And we're out of here.